behind me listening to a call from one of those J6 defendants who President Trump is signing a commutation for as we speak. Man's name is Dominic Box, convicted of nonviolent crimes that day. But if the number is 1,500 that the president is signing now, that would include everyone. Remember, there are a little more than 1,500 cases in total. So this would mean that not only nonviolent offenders from January 6th would be commuted or pardoned, but the 600 plus who, accused of violence on that day will also be let out of prisons and their sentences commuted entirely. This is an amazing day. Remember, we wake up with the news that the J6 committee and many of the officers who testified at Congress were being pardoned. Now, less than 12 hours later, with a new president, we're hearing word of more pardons. Think about that just in the span of less than 12 hours. President Trump just now getting this done, but earlier today we spoke with Mickey Withoff, whose daughter Ashley Babbitt was shot and killed as she was trying to climb through a window onto the House floor on January 6th. President Trump called her himself about a week ago to encourage her that this day was coming.
We talked about some stuff, and then he's very aware of the guys inside, and he knows that we hold a vigil. He's called into it a couple years ago, and I asked him if he had any words of encouragement for them, and he said he loves them, keep their chins up. And we talked about other things, but his words to these guys were he loves them, keep their chins up.
And what did he say about today? About what he was going to do today?
He didn't give me any state secrets. That's all he said to me.
So these calls continue. The inmates absolutely certain they will be let out of the D.C. jail tonight. We talked briefly. There is nothing going on inside the jail that is any different than a normal night. But if these people are processed out and let go, they will come out of those front doors 5-6 hours after they get the order here at the D.C. jail. One note to point out that the D.C. police are here en masse. There was a brief argument, no physical violence between a J6 supporter, Mickey, who you just heard from, and someone who opposes the movement here. But the police were quick to step in and separate everyone. And as of right now, and really all day, Jim and On, it's been very peaceful. But that's the scene outside the D.C. jail, sort of expectant, certainly a celebratory mood. This is a happy group of people. Remember, they've kept this vigil for now more than 900 nights, and they believe tonight may be the last one.
Ted, you mentioned that huge number. That's the vast majority. Any sense, and I know it's early, that any of the most violent offenders will not be pardoned?
Look, Jim, if the number that you were saying just a couple minutes ago at 1,500, there may be a few that aren't in that number because the total number of cases is about 1,580, plus or minus 5 or 10. So there may be some that aren't included.